So, good day to everyone, and welcome to Vamo Cast. So, it's a series of episodes we've been releasing on various topics. So, today we thought, why don't we touch base on the digitization and digitalization? And yes, today it's one of the hot topic. So, with me, Senthil, co-founder of Vamo Systems, is here. So, welcome, Senthil.
Hi.
And I think no more introduction required since we've been in different episodes. So myself, Mani Raj, and one more co-founder of Emo Systems. So we'll get into now. So Senthil, yes, we've been talking on a daily basis on this digitalizations. Everywhere we see, every day, every newspaper, every magazine that comes. It's so I just let's maybe we'll start from here. If I ask you how you relate digitization and digitalization with our business proportion, so I need some input from
How do
you.
you uh, see this fleet owner? I mean, basically the fleet owner, everybody they are operating on the Excel. Basically, say all the details they are updating in the Excel file only. So yeah, because in India the manpower cost is less, so they are thinking the man can do the job. So
Yes, perfect.
so that's how they are trying to operate the business.
True.
But in that operation, lot of flaws will be there. Flaws means they will miss the some important data. They will miss it. So because human can miss the data, but the system process will not dilute the data.
Okay.
Okay. So if you ask me, see personally as a Vamos, we have operated around 20 vehicles in the year of 2019 to 20. Before pandemic we have started.
Yes.
Before pandemic we have started.
Yes, correct.
So in that time what has happened? Okay, while we are operating the fleet operation, basically we are a telematics company. So we have a GPS and fuel sensor. This all available in the system.
Yes.
But while contacting the driver, while speaking to the loading person, every stakeholder of the process. So what has happened? See, we are not find any platform for to use it.
Okay. So 2019, we all speak about a lot of technology development, everything. Still, the fact is, we find trouble to talk to our driver also for small things.
Yes, yes, everything you have to call. See, the thing is that time we scouted the. I mean, in the industry, no system is available for that.
Yes.
No technology is available for using the operation, using the fleet operation in digitalized mode.
Okay. Yes. So you said that operated with 20 vehicles, huh? So what is the end result? What is it you found in that? I want to hear from your side.
See, okay, that is a while we are operating the 20 vehicles, it has given thought process of okay, this digitalization it is required for India. So this kind of application it's not available. So then we thought of developing this application.
Okay. So maybe a little about this application. You said which application for viewers?
It's a fleet operating system. It's a fleet operating system. It will cover end to end. It will speak to the driver with the from starting from the loading point to unloading point, the POD, bill expenses, fuel, everything will be recorded in the system.
So understanding is entire the day-to-day operations you have digitalized. That's what right.
Yes,
to say.
perfectly.
Maybe to add with, I have one experience when I was interviewing one candidate. This happened on 2020 only. Okay, so he worked as a manager in a logistics industry. So when I was asking him how you handle the fuel related process, so that guy was telling he's from a company. I don't want to say the company name, but they have 200 plus fleet. Okay, so in that company, whenever the driver fill fuel, okay, the driver has to put his mobile phone in airplane mode. Then he has to take a video of the petrol pump reading starting from zero till whatever fuel he fill it. Similarly, he covers the vehicle also, whether the pump is really pumping into the vehicle tank or not. Then he send it by WhatsApp. So if we are talking about a logistics company which has 200 plus vehicles and not more than 2 years, 1 year back. So that make us to really understand how was the technology has been adopted. Okay. So maybe if I ask this, today we are in 2021, how well the digitization has been adopted in this industry? If I put this question, what is your
See, if you
feedback?
ask me, it's a completely zero, because still the fleet owners, they are saying, okay, drivers are not ready to use the smartphone. But if you check, out of 10 driver, 9 drivers are using the smartphone. They are using WhatsApp, they are using day-to-day Facebook, Instagram. If you ask any new now reels, they all completely evolved. But still, fleet owner, they are saying no, drivers are not using the technology.
But okay, to add more into it, see, I recently read this McKinsey survey, okay, with respect to this digitalization. So the survey says, I'll give you some data. See, it's like almost adoption rate for digitization is 20.6 billion in the year 2021, okay, and this we are expecting to increase at the CAGR of, I mean, compounded annual growth rate of 10.6 percentage, and by 2026 we expect I mean, the digitization to go somewhere around 30.3 billion. So it means there is a rapid adoption of digitalization in this industry because of a lot of companies like Vemosys, and there's so many startup companies has entered into the market. So now I can proudly say that we are creating the digitalization in this logistic industry, which has a huge setback. Okay. So yes, we cannot deny it. See, even when we entered in the GPS market 5 years back, we hardly find very few vehicles with GPS. And today we ourselves added almost 70,000 plus vehicles. It means we are bringing those vehicles into digitalization mode. Okay. So what are all factor you think it will help? It is helping the industry to get into digitalization.
See, okay, I'll add one point here. See, the thing is, lot of applications available for transport management system that is helping for the data entry purpose. Data entry means they can enter the what are the expenses happen, so where the loading point, where the LR copy, the trip detail, everything they can enter later closing the trip. But here the problem what is happening? See, day to day the driver is the key person in the fleet operation. So driver is doing the day to day job. See, he when he is unloading, how much unloading charges happen, how much fuel has been filled. So that detail they are entering the later stage. So that time they may it happened. See, we have checked in a month if some fleet owner is doing the operation. See, they are missing some details. So in this case, so our application will talk to, the driver will talk to the application directly. So here the driver app, it's a language agnostic app. So this app driver can play like a game. Okay. So adding to this, see, what do you think about adoption of digitalization in India?
Okay. Yes, as we discussed nearly a couple of minutes back, the entire world they are looking into digitization and yes, digitalization. Okay, and there are various factors. I personally believe it's pushing us to get into this transformation. For instance, I was talking about startup companies. So many companies. Okay, we'll take India, and India every day we hear some news about any one startup companies. Okay, so this company comes with the new innovations that helps all the customers, to do a transformation, even from a small. Let's put it in this way. See, for instance, if a fleet owner, okay, generally this is what it happens. Every time the logistics manager, operation manager, will always have a trouble finding where his vehicle is. And today it is being made easy by GPS. We all know it. Okay, and GPS, it's a very old technology. It's been adopted 8 years back. It's in India. But the challenge is, yes, still
See,
penetration.
I'll add one thing. See, in the GPS, you will have a location only. Will be able to get it. But my problem here is my vehicle will be stayed in the loading point. Whether
Yes.
loading started or not, I don't know.
Visibility you were talking about.
Visibility, I don't have a visibility.
True. So today, a lot of companies are working on in getting their visibility. Okay. So apart from that, see today we want to do everything in a very, I mean, how do I say? We want to do optimal utilization of everything. As a fleet owner, as a operator, I don't want my vehicle to be idle. That is the first thing. Once a vehicle reaches from leaves point A to point B, immediately after delivery, he should go for another pickup or it should go for next trip.
Correct.
So all
See,
these things
then
can
only
be done.
then only my, I mean, fleet owner earnings will be more.
True. That's the same thing. So these companies, with the help of these technologies, it's helped me to push into it. See, nowadays, fleet owners, they concentrate more on the vehicle safety and one major important problem, the driver efficacy. Today, we all know that we have spoken many times, driver idle time is very much higher in loading
That's all.
point and
See,
loading
because
point.
the owner doesn't know the vehicle is staying in unloading point. See, the the people, the manufacturers, they are using the vehicle for the warehouse.
Yes.
That is the biggest challenge. See, because the vehicle will be stayed without unloading, because they don't have a space to unload the material, they will keep the vehicle for the warehouse.
Yes. And the driver more idle time leads to many issues also. Maybe that's something we'll discuss later. Okay. So apart from that, one more important is, and today the third party integration is happening in seamless way. For instance, I'll tell you, any big corporate, okay, they want to track where their vehicle is. As a fleet owner, maybe a few years back, I find struggle to give the link to the my customer, but today it is not so. So
It's everything integrated through API.
yes. So these are all the factor which pushes us to get into digitalization more. But okay, maybe before speak more into that, everyone when we go and inform the fleet owners or operators, okay, this is how you can transform yourself. First thing what comes in their mind is how much I have to spend for that. Okay, so
Okay.
can you give some highlight on that?
See, the spending money, if you earn, see,
Maybe okay. Sorry for interrupting. I put in this way. As of today's scenario, is this digitalization what we are talking? Is this cost effective?
it's absolutely, because I'll tell you, see, it will save the manpower. See, now the one fleet manager, he'll be able to handle 10 fleets. See, with the help of digitalization, he'll be able to 25 vehicles he will handle. Then he is
Okay.
saving the 1.5 manager's cost. Fleet manager's cost he is saving. But he won't spend digitalization for this much money for that.
Okay. Maybe I'll tell the answer what you said at the initial conversation time. I have abundant manpower, so I have abundant time. So why I should go
Still-
for? Is there something
still-
like that?
Still, it will save.
Okay.
Even in India, the manpower cost is less. Still, the digitalization cost is less than this thing.
Okay. That's understanding. So, okay, if it is cost effective means the next question what comes in my mind is, in any fleet operator mind, what is the return on investment? So maybe can you give with an example?
See, return on investment. See, if you ask me, I told you while in the conversation, I won't miss any data in here because
Okay.
everything is recorded then and there.
Maybe to give better clarity, can you give some example?
See, that's what. See, now the driver is filling the fuel of 200 liter.
Okay.
Okay. See, he is telling to the fleet manager.
Okay.
Okay. So what has happened? He mistakenly, while entering the system, he entered 150 liter. So what has happened?
Okay.
So if he uses the digitalization, then and there the data will be captured in the system. So that data loss will not be there.
True, I agree.
You got it right?
Yes. But considering the current situation, how you see this transformation process? Talking about this COVID pandemic. No, okay. Maybe to add it, I'll tell you. I don't remember where I read it, but somewhere I read it. Post this pandemic, this digitalization has been much aggressive across globe. That's what I read it. Maybe, for instance, you take this Asia Pacific. So the adoption rate, the acceleration is, okay, I'll put it this way. Post this pandemic, in Asia Pacific, you take it, the transformation is happening 4 years earlier than what's supposed to happen. It means people are moving very fast towards this transformation. That's the way I see it. So maybe Europe you take, that takes 3 years earlier. They're accelerating themselves 3 years earlier, and yes, North America also. So this affect them. It made them to realize, okay, everything I cannot do it physically, so I have to, by sitting in one place, how I can make this job easier. So this is what everyone was thinking, and that is the reason this phase is happening.
Yeah. See, now the entire world is moving towards cloud environment.
For instance, yes.
See, because everybody wants to see the data on their smartphone.
True. And a lot of startup companies depend on the cloud server. They have, recently launched and they're doing very good also. So that shows one of the good transformation into digitalization.
Yes.
So, okay. Generally, these questions will come. When we say that digitalization, transformation, digitization, people think it's any big term, something that it's a big thing to be done. For fleet owners, let's say in India, generally we all knows it. Almost 85% of the fleet owner, when we say they have around 10 to 15 vehicles. Only 10 to 15% of the fleet owner they have 300, 500 plus vehicles.
Yes, because here in India, large fleet operator is very less.
Yes.
See, if you take one vehicle owner, they have a huge, 1 to 5 vehicle, lot of fleet owners they are operating, because driver as the owner, he has started the business. So because here the business has been diversified in India.
So do you think country like India, where we have more fleet owners with 5 to 15 vehicles, this kind of digitalization can work for them? How do you see this penetration?
Still, if you ask me, these people only it will help more, because they will not have a manpower to do this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. See, this digitalization will help them to, the process will get automated.
Okay. But I feel it is little tough to penetrate in such market, because maybe, okay, this is my personal opinion. Assume that I have 200 fleet. Okay, so I have the capacity to invest on this transformation process. I can do R&D on that. I have some relaxation on this. But that adoption, that adaptability, can the small fleet owners can do? How do you see this?
See, if you ask me, because 200 fleet if you are running, they will have a setup, they will have a process.
Yes.
Already they will have some minimum process, but still that is not digitalized. If you ask me, even I know it's a big companies, listed companies, still they are using Excel file.
True, I agree.
Okay.
I have also been
But still here they have a manpower to do that.
Mm-hmm.
See, here if someone have a 10 vehicle or 20 vehicle, it will help them more.
Okay. So, anyhow, still I'm not getting clarity on this. Assume I'm a fleet owner with 5 vehicles or 10 vehicles. Do you think still I can do digitalization of my entire process?
It's very much possible. See,
Okay.
because here you no need of any system, everything operated through the mobile app.
Okay.
So today everybody is having a smartphone.
Yes, I agree. And
Okay.
India is one of the biggest market for a
Smartphone. So everybody, it's a touch of thing, they will have a data, the touch of thing, they enter. See, big companies, they will have a manpower, they do Excel, this, that and all. See, if someone have a 10 vehicle or 20 vehicle,
Okay.
it will really help them.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I understand. So, but still, it will take some more time, if I'm right.
Initially I told you, in India the digitalization still the people are not ready to use it. See, because they will tell it's a chicken egg problem. So they will tell driver they are not ready to use the application. So they will find the reasons to do that.
Maybe in a And to add more into it, see, when we say this digitalization, it doesn't mean that it's only included with the driver. Without driver also, we can see what best we can do in transforming the process. Okay. So maybe
See, you can't. I'll tell you here. See, without driver, your fleet will not operate at all. See, you can't miss the digitalization without driver. See, that is the point here.
yes, true.
See, you just tell me, without driver, your fleet operation will happen.
It will not.
That is a key person in the entire fleet operation.
I agree. Maybe I see this way. As a fleet owner, let me transform myself, then I will transform the driver. So that's the way I
That's
see
what,
it.
see, as a fleet owner, that's what they are doing already. They are keeping the data in the Excel. That is, they are thinking
So
that
I
is a
think
digitalization.
this is the digitalization what I have done.
They are thinking that is a digitalization they did.
Okay. So yes, of course, this process has to be refined much more, and pure digitalization should get into this logistics industry. Yes, and of course, we have much more to discuss into it, and I would like to finish this episode here itself. We are going to discuss more in detail about what kind of digitalization we are going to bring into this logistics industry. Yeah, so thank you very much, and thanks.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you all.